Hello, everyone. This is Mason. What you're about to listen to is episode 3 of the podcast. This recording is actually broken into 2 parts. So episode 3 and 4 will be from the same recording session. This is like the 3rd or 4th day in a row that we've been recording and doing other things. So our voices are getting more and more raspier as we go on, so that's the reason for that. But we have a few guests on, and still a bunch of fun stories, so enjoy.
There's 1,000 boys with their hearts in their mouths, so I hadn't had the heart to spit it out. That I'm smitten with my worries and my doubts. No love-lone prince would ever dare to sing about.
2-year students in middle school prayed for like wisdom for me for when I grow up.
Well, you are 14, right?
You're welcome, bro.
I was like,
High school never changes. They were all convinced Nicole was 18.
They were all convinced that Nicole and I should date.
Yeah, I was all for it.
They were all convinced
Oh, yeah.
one of them said that like he really, you know, he's praying to God that he really likes me because I'm like a teenager but also not.
Dude, feeling the wrath of middle schoolers.
I was like, dang.
That makes you a good
Why do you love him so
This is why I went to private school
Right.
and wore a uniform.
Right.
You were in
Yeah,
uniform?
Mm-hmm. A blue polo shirt with a collar.
Mm.
And then on Wednesdays, we had to wear ties because it was chapel day,
Ooh.
and you have to look your best in order to get to heaven,
Oh yeah.
probably.
I don't
That
get
is
uniforms.
We might be struggling with that.
Well, statistically, they're actually beneficial.
Really?
They just really even the playing field.
Yeah.
No one has cool clothes, no one has uncool clothes. You just all have a red polo.
But then, like, I've seen nothing wrong with this, but outside of school, they really go all out with the style because they're being suppressed at school.
I mean, yeah.
So
but
they do what they can in school, as in like doing crazy haircuts and piercings, and there's nothing wrong with any of this. What I'm saying, it's just
Yeah, it just like if you're gonna get picked
Sick.
on, you're not gonna be hanging out with the people that pick on you outside
It's
school.
going.
no.
I also realized, like, in high school, I had, like, no clothes. And then I never, like, figured out why. I was like, man, people have so many different clothes. How come people have different clothes? And then I was realized, because in my closet, there's, like, 10 the same shirt.
Red polos.
You do wear your uniform outside of school too?
No, but, like,
He never went out. He didn't have any friends.
I
We
didn't
talked
have
about this
friends.
just now.
In high school,
Last year.
no, like the entire high school, September to like mid-November was all cargo shorts and a t-shirt. And
The same one, of course.
yeah, and mid-November to like mid-March was all jeans and a t-shirt.
I swear, I thought you were just gonna say, was also cargo.
Not quite. And then mid-March to June was cargo shorts and a t-shirt.
So it just changed from pants slightly past the knees to pants all the way down to your
Yep,
socks.
and a t-shirt and a sweatshirt
I
usually.
respect that. I respect
Um,
that.
sophomore year in chem, I got a little crazy with that style though, because I had gym 5th hour, and it really whacked me out because I was like, I had to always sit in chemistry just stinky and wet.
Yeah,
Like,
because you get done with gym and you sit in class and you start sweating.
yeah, gym 6th hour is the best, except that it's hot outside. So, I mean, there's different theories. I subscribe to all of them
I never took gym.
simultaneously.
How did you do that?
That's another approach.
I took Spanish twice.
But anyway,
and
in chem,
did choir for 6 years.
You went to high school for 6 years?
in chem, I basically
I
just
did in middle school.
Oh,
keep my sweatpants on. Sometimes, if I was super crazy, I'd just keep my gym shorts on.
yeah, it sounds like you really lived on the edge.
Yeah, that's Parker for you.
You know how you're like required to take a health class
As in,
before
like,
you?
gym.
Are you
Health or
recording right
fitness.
now? When did
Yeah.
you start that?
It's just how we work things.
The first episode.
So this is the third one.
We
It's the
won't-
third time someone has said that.
We won't know until we take a look at it.
Yo,
first
it's
podcast-
your boy.
The first podcast started with me talking about a poop story just out of nowhere.
It literally starts off with like, and then it started just running down my leg. It's literally like that's the first noise of the first episode. and
Thanks
I'm so
for
excited.
making a dream of mine come true.
Dude, you're welcome.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not very successful as we have not
Well, we haven't
uploaded
even
a single
uploaded
episode yet.
I'm just happy to be a part of your dream.
Yeah,
But-
me too.
When they're listening to this, we
Yeah.
probably will have. So
Well, we'll
You
have
can
at least 3
future-proof it.
episodes uploaded.
you gotta future-proof your
Well, we got
episodes.
like what?
Right.
Is there 6 viewers right here? So
Right,
2, 4, 6.
and I'm sure.
Well, technically,
I'm sure
wouldn't
your
it just be
family.
listeners.
yes, you're
That's
right.
true. I'm sure your family would probably.
Not watch it.
No, you don't think your brother would watch it
They
at
might.
least?
They might care a little bit.
I think Andrew might.
I think I'm gonna force Jared to watch it. So
Jared would
would
say, "Y'all
listen.
get to it," and then not do it.
Call
Sorry,
it
Jared,
out.
if you're listening to this eventually someday.
it's true.
When
Mo's
he's,
pretty confident you won't though, so
when he's
Rick, you-
90, wheelchair locked, and has nothing else to do, then he'll whip out the home podcast.
whip
My
out
best
the old
friend's made a
iPad.
Yeah.
I would like to say,
And
we have
mommy.
what is this? 5, 6 people?
Yeah.
We have 6 people here for this one instead
So
of.
this is John Michael.
Are we gonna introduce ourselves around the
Just did.
circle?
I'm uncomfortable with that because we haven't before.
We really haven't.
Yeah, I really felt.
Wait, we're introducing our guests though.
Yeah, I'm really.
We're not introducing ourselves.
That's best. I
Yeah.
would keep doing that.
Yeah. So we do have Nate Porter.
What up? It's your boy, Nady Porty, at Nady Porty Instagram, McPorter2 Twitter, Nathan Porter, Facebook.
And then here's his real voice.
Hello.
Sick.
Hello.
What's the YouTube plug?
I don't have a YouTube.
Bro,
You don't have like
it's 2019.
motivational speeches on
everyone has
YouTube?
No. Parker should though.
Parker definitely should. And then it's
Yeah,
just
what?
like a cut every once in a while. It's just like black and white. It's just war.
I should what?
War never
You
changes.
should have your motivational speeches on YouTube.
We
Oh yeah.
we also have the Big Toe here again from last week.
What's up?
From last
Yes,
week.
we
last-
recorded it yesterday, but I'm gonna upload it last week from this upload.
Oh,
From
gotcha.
yester week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Big Toe.
Big Toe, and then last but certainly not least is the
Is
DJ in the background.
AJ's MacBook Pro.
AJ's MacBook Pro.
AJ DJ AJ.
I'm just kidding. What did you?
Sup? At AJ Garcia Co here.
Oh yeah. Do you have a plug you wanna?
Oh yeah. At Quartzy_1 Instagram.
Sick.
He farted.
I already did that.
It is canonical that you have to laugh at all the farts.
This is really. You have to put a. You have to put an explicit label
Oh,
on that.
100%. 100%. Especially with the juicy farts we had in the last 2 episodes.
If I were to describe how that sounded, there'd be a fat kid slide on the slide, getting stuck, and then hitting a grease pile. It was so fast down it.
Oh my gosh, that's so accurate.
You listeners,
That,
you
I think we
listeners
need to
couldn't
start.
see that because you're listening to a podcast, but a sensor bar literally came up on my entire body as I was performing that majesty.
I think the best part is we've never identified who's been doing it. It's always just like anonymous.
And we were just talking, I was gonna fart, and then we just laugh for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, and then we go back to like poop stories and stuff.
I will say though,
Yeah.
probably the wrong place and time to do this, but I feel like your YouTube platform is the perfect place for this podcast.
I was
bless
just
you.
gonna say, like,
Thank you, guys.
You can make sure you do that away from the mic. Though.
Yeah.
political podcast.
Well, the only problem.
Because like this dude I watch on YouTube does.
The only problem with
mobile
this
videos,
setup is
But then
that
he also does podcasts.
it's gonna catch you really
No, it's
well.
a guy named Matthew.
It's not gonna catch AJ really well or me really well.
He's like a
Maybe Toe.
He makes movies and videos and stuff.
How about that
But he makes
juice?
videos
Fart juice.
about
Oh, the
living
juicy fart
efficiently.
always shows up for some
But
reason.
then
Podcast,
Also, we have two
podcasts.
conversations going.
yeah.
Huge
Crap.
podcast. No.
We just broke
That's
the number
easy.
one rule of podcasts.
What's that? What?
Parker, we can't have two conversations going on at
That
the
was
same
my
time.
fault.
No, it's my fault. You were talking and I just
Oh.
started a new one.
I didn't know that was a rule.
Well, it's just kind of a given.
Shame.
I thought the number one rule of podcasts is war. War never changes.
Unless
Oh.
bring in two Parkers,
Okay, I'm on
and that's
spot.
my one.
You wanna go wake him up?
Bring in two Park. Oh, you're
Oh
making
wait,
it funny.
okay, hold up. I misread.
Well,
Gross.
this is really awkward.
I'm just bringing in three Parker jokes to
No, that's it. Moving on. Cut that.
Okay.
We'll edit this out.
We'll edit this out.
We're
Yeah.
gonna edit this out, but
I'm
also
gonna-
we're not going to.
No, I will 100% be not editing anything. Like I'm. So
was
this is a
also
great time
for-
to bring up our sponsor, Cold Brew. We are actually sponsored by Elevate, who is sponsored by Cold Brew.
The best transition ever.
Cool.
Strong brew.
Strong brew. Sorry.
And,
Strong brew, cold brew. Drink it cold, drink it hard, drink it the right way.
Parker must have been shaking up his strong brew because it went everywhere.
Well, it is a chai.
You can
Oh.
probably hear me on the podcast.
Did someone just fart in the other room?
Andrew blew his nose.
No.
Blues of fire.
He probably blew his butt.
And then there's one.
You can probably hear me on the podcast throwing it around. And then at one point I actually dropped it. And it just sounded like clack.
Oh man.
So,
Thank you, Strong
Porter,
Brew, for
tell us a
being
few of your
cool.
accolades.
Oh yeah, like some nice anecdotes. We were asked some from John Michael's brother, who was your old college roommate,
Mm-hmm.
to ask you about some anecdotes.
Mainly just like things that you accomplished in your life that you're really proud of.
Are you? Okay, so you're saying two different things. is
Yeah,
my-
we are.
You're saying anecdotes, and
Yeah.
you're saying accolades, and those are different.
Yeah, I'm saying
I don't know what an
include
accolade is.
how awesome you are with the funny stuff.
I know what an acolyte is, but I don't know what an accolade.
I only used that word 4 times in my life. And I thought a podcast is the perfect time to do for a 5th.
That's more than I have. I've used it twice. And it was to say I don't know what it means. Both times.
Did no one fill you in on the first time? To be fair, we didn't fill you in the second time
Is
either.
it
So
basically just a different...
Things that you like.
Is it the same as an acolyte?
It's-
except
it's
the
like,
actual topic?
What is an accolade?
A dude.
It's like a little magic-y
yeah.
goon, crony man.
That's what I thought.
But an accolade is things that
What?
you like have.
You've been
Accomplished.
awarded.
You,
or
yeah, but you've been
accomplished.
awarded, so like.
Oh, I've heard that. It's
Yeah.
late.
Yeah, it is like 2 a.m. to
It's
be
Friday.
fair. It is Friday. Also.
2:19. It's
So wouldn't
Friday.
an acolyte be a well-accomplished person?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it could be.
Because that's what I thought it was. Or like a legend.
Or you can choose one
I
or
thought it
the
was
other.
the
You
same.
don't have to do both.
I'll try to find a story that works in both,
Sure. Yeah.
which probably won't happen.
Let the record show that Otto just tried to one-up my burp and he looked like a complete turtle poking his head on the show. And there was no noise.
And we have proof.
Yeah.
We got him.
Thoroughly
God, not bad.
Ladies and gentlemen.
It came out the wrong side.
What?
And delayed.
Ladies and gentlemen. We got,
We got him.
him.
Unless.
Okay, what am I missing here?
Yeah, I forgot John Michael wasn't
Oh, I
here.
forgot to explain to you off camera.
He was
You
canoodling
could
with
explain
his
to it.
girlfriend.
You could explain it to him now.
Unless.
Or
Oh,
Please just tell me.
or war. War never changes.
I just heard you. I heard you swallow.
that was something else.
What is this unless joke?
We could tell you.
No. That'd be crazy.
It'd be so stupid.
Unless.
Unless.
That's it.
No.
So, please, I think it would be best explained by the first unless joke that Parker you told.
Minecraft one.
Exactly.
Am I allowed to explain it? I think I have to get Mason's permission because he kind of spearheads this operation.
Oh, I don't. It's your. It's
Well,
your
it's your
joke.
phone we're recording on.
I don't care. It's
Just
your.
tell me what to do, Mason. I'm going to start.
Tell your Minecraft and or Roblox story.
Is it inappropriate?
No.
No.
Oh, let's
It's unless it's kind of hinting at being inappropriate, I guess.
an innuendo.
Mason, I thought you wanted me to do this.
Parker, please explain your joke.
Let the
Don't
record
tell the
show
joke
that
and then
I'm
explain it.
Red and I'm shook.
He actually has just black like stripes across his face for some reason.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So, you know how since there's the internet, people like flirt and stuff and Snapchat over the internet.
Yeah.
So it's kind of this format that's going around. It kind of makes fun of that kind of online flirting type of stuff. So it's like, so the first one I saw was like, "Hey girl, let's put our Minecraft beds together. ... Nah, that'd be crazy. ... Unless ... question mark.
Okay, so it's like
And so that's what it kind of
he's
is.
asking, but it's like, nah, I can't. But like,
But like,
And like unless you're into it, type of.
Yeah,
Unless-
it's like he wants to, but like he wants it to be
He's so
like he's making a
impatient.
joke.
he's so impatient, he needs to just say something
Right.
as a joke.
He's like he's always making a joke. Unless.
Unless.
she down.
So that's what I mean by it's hinting at
I'll
something.
try it out sometime. We'll see how I
Sure.
bomb it.
Yeah. AJ, what are you doing right now?
Unless.
I'm currently editing the
Cheeks.
recap video. Yes, Parker, I'm currently editing Cheeks.
By editing, he means sharpening the shadow contrast on my calves.
That's the longest part of every single. That's why AJ hates his job. He's just like, gosh, Parker's in this shot.
Contouring on his calves.
He has to go frame by frame.
and enlarge the calves.
Just make them comically large.
Oh.
Like that State Farm commercial.
On a funny.
No, it was,
No,
it was Liberty Mutual. You have
Whatever.
to get it right.
He
Yeah.
stole my thunder.
Yeah.
That's a little copyright.
What?
Okay,
We're
wait, we
gonna
shut
get-
this whole
That-
operation down now.
Yeah.
We're gonna get it.
We're gonna get
damn.
copyright
You
strike.
brought the law in here.
Unless,
Just edit that.
unless.
We're gonna have to.
Unless.
We're gonna have to shut this operation down. And
Well, here's the
start up a
thing.
new
We have our own
podcast.
sponsor. We don't have to worry about like copyright issues.
Yeah, we can
Unless
use
we're
Well, we
strong
still have
Blue's
to worry
legal
about
team.
copyright. We just
Yeah.
wouldn't have to worry
Yeah.
about
Wait.
demonetization.
Are we actually sponsored by Strong Blue?
No,
Strong
we just
Boo?
got their coffee. We're not sponsored by them. We just got a coffee.
Don't worry about it.
Actually, I can't tell us any of the stories online. Cut that part out.
Okay.
That strong boo.
Unless.
Unless.
There you go.
How
That
did I
one
do?
works.
How did I do?
Wait,
It was alright.
are we gonna have to cut out that
That's a lot of
whole
pressure.
strong brew conversation we just had?
Can we not be sponsored by Strong Brew?
No, it's
Why
not-
can't you say strong brew?
Strong Boo.
I had that
Are we
like
going to put
Red Bull
censor beeps
combination.
over strong?
So we just had like a small like party.
Oh, Ruby and the Rocks?
Yeah.
Yeah, we pressured a bunch of soon-to-be high school freshmen into trying a new drink they've never had before.
And then they go into
Non-alcoholic.
fraternity.
Non-alcoholic,
Well-
yes.
It's
No. Don't do unless.
Well, it did have sweet tarts in it.
so
It had more sugar than any human should consume.
Yeah.
That is a fact.
yeah, I told you the story
That's a
earlier
beautiful
when I checked the
truth right
podcast. You know, the first time I had Ruby in the Rocks, it was like 9 at night at my youth pastor's house. Not Andrew currently. And he gave me a cup and I drank it, and I woke up in the middle of the night in cold sweats, and I almost didn't go to school the next morning. I was in 8th grade.
Sick.
Was that back when Johnny was here?
Yeah.
That
So that was it's just like it's Ruby red, a Ruby
Red
the-
Squirt.
Red
Yeah.
Squirt. Then it's
Red
Red
Bull.
Bull, and it's Sweet Tarts,
and nerds.
Nerds.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they were nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah. That,
Those are the
it adds
rocks.
really good flavor.
Yeah,
It shouldn't be
normally
ice.
when you put a drink
thought
on
the
the
sweet
rocks, you
tarts
just
was-
add ice. But in this case, you add more sugar.
Yeah.
That's because the youth
Excuse
pastor
me.
made the drink up.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
This chai tea
And,
makes me
and
burpy.
Ruby on the Rocks and pizza rolls honestly taste like male puberty.
You can't say that.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that.
You're good at that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to censor
You
it.
just said it tastes like male puberty. That's what you said.
I know what I said.
I would love if we stopped talking about it, actually.
We'll edit the
I
post.
wish I had.
Unless. Alright, now I have to include it.
I wish I had
Great.
another can to open so we could just quick change the conversation away from whatever that was.
Well, I have a quick change. Well, unless Porter has something.
Okay,
this
so you
quick
don't-
thing.
Yeah, I got a good story.
Because I have a great poop story that I told Toe earlier.
I'm sorry guys, I have to do this, but speaking of quick change.
Yeah.
There is we have recorded a video of me promoting a thing called Quick Change, where I spin in a circle and I grow into Andrew. And it's called Quick Change.
Sick.
You're bigger than him.
When I was like 9.
Oh.
Good transition.
So, this
Fade to black.
this is the first podcast that's actually going to be
Fade.
cut apart and edited.
It's good.
Why would you do that?
So Porter.
Yeah.
What was your story you have?
I mean, I guess I had a couple stories, but if we're gonna talk about poop,
Yeah.
I have a couple good ones.
Okay. I like the poop theme. Let's do
One
it.
time I got, because of college food, I got real constipated. Like bad. Like I don't think I pooped for a week and a half.
Me, I start
And
with
it was a fight. Even when I thought like
Need
I
some
had gotten
space.
somewhere, I was a push and push and push and push. And I felt like a poop. I'd stand up, turn around, and just be like the tiniest little delicate turd. And I was like, "Are you kidding me? I've been here for 25 minutes,
Suicide.
and this is all I get." So
God, why have you forsaken me?
we decided we
Does
needed
he
to
have a
take
tape or-
some drastic action. I tried everything. I tried, switching to just like all liquid diet. I drank like apple juice, which usually that would scoop me right along.
Oh, prune juice.
So I just drank
Prune
apple
juice
juice
is
for like a
more
week. I had someone massage my feet in like a downward motion.
Okay.
Wasn't my idea.
Have you tried it yet, AJ?
Nope.
Didn't hate the experience. However, it did not work. So finally we went to
This is before essential oils, right?
yeah. Probably if we'd have had essential oils, it would have worked, but we didn't. So what we did is that we got milk of magnesia.
Which
what?
is
Milk of magnesia, I think it's called. And that stuff hits different. I'll tell you what. But I was even smaller than I am now, so I was probably the same height, but I was probably only like $130, maybe 125.
Are you 130 from now?
It's just not. We'll just edit. Won't worry about what I am now.
I'll
But
edit it out.
so I'm like 140,
Edit this.
142. But the amount was for like a grown man, and I just wasn't that. So I drank
In college.
In college.
Yeah.
I drank like 3/4 of the bottle, and actually Nicole came in, like to the rec room at that time, and was like, "Oh, what are you guys doing? And we're like, I'm drinking this medicine here.
Where'd you get this medicine from?
Just like pharmacy or something like that.
Storage room.
Storage room. They use it to clean the showers.
That'll clean out your digestive tract.
So she's like, oh, you know what? It's actually been a couple days since I pooped too. Maybe I'll just finish off the rest of it.
Gosh.
So you'll have to get her as a guest to include
Okay.
about having her, but she finished
be a
off the
good
rest of it. Seemed like it worked. That's all she really alluded to, is that it worked. But I just remember like finishing it off. It's supposed to take like 20 minutes to take effect. So I went to the bathroom. No, I went back to the dorms, and we were all in our room, and I was like, oh, gotta go to the bathroom. This is it. Finally, let's do this. So I went to the bathroom, sat down, did my thing. Just the most normal poop I've ever had in my life. Just like, one or two.
Any other day.
1 or 2 logs. And then I
Yeah.
finished my second half of that job. I went back to the room, and I like literally turned into the door, and I was like, I mean, I guess it worked. Like, that was fine. And then I remember saying, like, I don't feel any different. And then all of a sudden my insides just like had no control. And I was like, oh my God. And I turned, I ran, I sprinted back down the hall to the bathroom. And I like, no, like longer than a second sat down with my pants and just like, just the most explosive diarrhea I have ever had in my entire life, and just continuous. And I was like, oh my, I felt dehydrated just from that. Like, I just knew when I was done, I needed Gatorade, I needed water, I needed to lie down. That's what I needed.
I need electrolytes.
I need electrolytes.
How do college kids have time for class?
This was after dinner, so. But that's and so the moral here, the accolade is that was a lot of poop to come out of such a small body.
Yeah.
And the anecdote
Such an achievement.
is like, listen, you gotta take care of yourself, man. You gotta keep things moving. Don't ignore fiber just because you're in college. Like it's an essential point.
Which is a great message for us.
Yeah.
I take a stool softener every now and then because when I need to.